اهلا باعزائي المشاهدين مع الغرائب والطرائف، الروائع والعجائب. النهارده معادنا مع الاثاره والمتعه وحلقه جديده من برنامجكم مواقف وطرائف. بعد ما شفنا في حلقتنا الاخيره مسابقات اقوى رجل في العالم اللي اقيمت نتيجه مسابقات متعدده على ساحل البحر الابيض المتوسط بمدينه مونte كارلو، النهارده بنعرض لاقصر رجل في العالم علشان يخش موسوعه الارقام القياسيه The Spectacular World of Guinness Records هذا العام. والسبب ان هو اقصر رجل في العالم وطوله 80 سنتي بس. لما وصل سنه 6 سنوات كان طوله 80 سنتيمتر، ومن ساعتها وهو ما زادش ولا مليمتر، والنهارده سنه 40 سنة. هنشوف معاه حياته في خارج منزله ونشوف مواقفه وطرائفه للتعرف على شخصيته. لكن قبل ما بنشوف أقصر رجل في العالم بنعرض لشخصية نادرة فريدة من نوعها اسمه روبرت. في مرض معين جه وأثر على وجهه، وفي مدينة هوليوود عملوا شخصية مخيفة مرعبة بنوها على شخصية روبرت اللي هو بنشوفه دلوقتي، وسمي الفيلم The Elephant Man. أعزائي المشاهدين نتمنى أن الفقرات اللي اخترناها النهاردة كلها تعجبكم. ده الفيلم حضراتكم اللي جه على قبل كده اتعرض، اللي اسمه الرجل الفيل أو The Elephant Man، وبيقوم على شخصية مخيفة شوية. بقول للأطفال إنهم ما يخافوش منها ولا أي حاجة، لأن ده تمثيل فمحدش يخاف من أصدقائنا الصغيرين. لكن الشخصية الحقيقية بتاعته اللي هو بيورينا وشه، ودي حاجة من غرائب هذا الزمان أو من غرائب العالم إن يبقى في شخص بهذا الوجه. الفيلم كله اللي هو The Elephant Man بني على أساس هذه الشخصية.
Only his face is affected, and his descendants are in no danger of inheriting his deformity. There is no known cure.
How you doing? Pretty good. Go over there and set your place, Keeler.
Robert lives with his wife in Lancaster, Missouri, where he spends much of his time with his daughter and 2 grandchildren.
روبرت بيعيش حياة طبيعية جدا مع أسرته، بنته وأولادها.
Okay, and then you give me the extras.
I had a wonderful mother, and she was pretty religious. My dad was a wonderful father. We lived in a town in Iowa.
يقول إن والديه أرسلوه وهو صغير للمدرسة، وبعد كده اتجه للتمثيل، راح نيويورك وأصبح مشهور جدا.
And I booked myself in Coney Island, New York.
زي ما قلت لحضراتكم هو شخصية مشهورة جدا في العالم، لأن هو الوحيد اللي هو بيحمل هذا الوجه.
And I played all the state fairs east of the Mississippi, in Texas, Oklahoma, North South Dakota, and Nebraska.
ما سابش نفسه واتجه للتمثيل.
Drawing crowds numbering in the hundreds. Billed as the man with 2 faces, he suddenly found himself earning $1,000 a week.
أصبح يتقاضى آلاف الدولارات أسبوعيا.
We always had somebody on the stage, but I didn't need any protection because I could handle it myself. You know, you get different types of people in half drunk, you know, and marijuana. By the time I was on there 2 or 3 steps, I was higher than they was, you know, from smell. But I never had that much trouble.
How did your wife feel about it?
Well, I explained to her, you know, I told her, I explained, I said, I don't believe in divorce, and people may criticize us for marriage. I said, if you don't want to go on them basis, well, then it's time to say it down. And so she said, well, I don't care what to say. So we got married, and they said it wouldn't last a year, and 35 years, so...
يحكي قصته مع زوجته ازاي هي قابلته زوج ليها.
I was raised on the carnival and the circus, where everyone was different.
إنها كانت بتعيش معاه وبتسافر معاه.
Kids played together and we all mingled and traveled together and lived together.
وكانت الناس بتلتف حوله وأحيانا طبعا بيخافوا منه.
I remember once when I was small, we was in a big city, and I always stood at the end of the stage when Dad was on when I was little. And he would come out and people would yell or, you know, kind of scream or something. I thought they were so weird. He's had a lot of good experiences. He's met a lot of good people. And at the time when he was young, you know, it was depression. So really he had a lot more opportunities than other people because he had a regular paycheck and he got to travel. So he did receive some benefits from being different.
You can't change your life, you know. After you've lived it, you can't change it. All you can do is appreciate what you've had and what you've got.
الراجل الفريد برضو راجل تاني ذو جلد مطاط زي ما احنا شايفين. وبعدين بنشوف بقى فقرة أقصر رجل في العالم اللي هيخش الموسوعة. أهو ظهر قدام حضراتكم.
lives in the suburbs of Los Angeles, California.
اسمه بيتر من كاليفورنيا. هيبان لنا لما ينزل من العربية. هنشوف طوله اللي هو 32 بوصة و3/4 حوالي 80 سنتيمتر.
Peter is also the smallest man in the world.
When they need somebody very tiny, they don't have much of a choice. I've played just about everything.
دي الأدوار اللي هو لعبها في السينما.
Bad guys. I've played robots. I've played aliens. I've played kangaroos.
لعب دور الكانجارو.
Just about any kind of animal you can think of, which means that
ودور
I'm
الحيوانات.
in a complete costume where you would not recognize me. It's interesting to be able to, you know, spread yourself out and be able to play just about anything. I encountered a lot of difficulty. Everybody says, well, they're lowering the phones. I don't care how much they lower the phones, it's still too high for me. Credit card 2792. Hello? You called? Okay, I'm on my way. Bye-bye.
Although Peter Risch is only 32 3/4 inches tall, he is 8 inches taller than the shortest man in history,
كأقصر راجل في العالم وأصغر راجل في العالم. ويحضر لنفسه الأكل وهيعمل لنفسه كل حاجة من غير ما في أي حد يساعده.
But later this year, Peter will face the Portuguese man in a measure-off, and the winner will be listed in the new edition. Peter is confident he will win. Although Peter was normal weight at birth, the doctors knew even then he would be a dwarf. His pituitary gland was incapable of producing a normal amount of growth hormone.
صدر رحب وهو عارف ان هو ما يقدرش يغير حاجة في الطول بتاعه، فبيتقبل الحياة كما هي. وزي ما احنا شايفين كل حاجة بيعمل لها حاجة بديلة علشان يقدر يعوض نقص العقل.